This is all facts, all facts. This is all.
I wish I would have knew. Maybe I could have tried to swing by and say hi to him more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I you know, but hey, I did not know.
Correct.
Right. So I called one of my friends to tell him, and he knew. Right. He was like, "Oh man, the cancer got him." I say, so that's what's going on because I saw it on Facebook.
Gotcha.
Right, and I didn't want to call his people,
I know.
I called a mutual friend.
Absolutely.
And he knew that he had cancer, right?
No doubt.
I said, well, how long this been, D? Because I ain't heard nothing about it.
Right.
Right, you know what I mean? So, but he was just a good brother, man. In high school, man, just a good brother.
No doubt.
You know, like, he was one of them new, I used to call them the Nubians.
Right.
They had the baggy clothes on and stuff, you know, fresh. They fresh to death. They got
Absolutely.
they look like they fresh out of cleaners.
Straight up.
Right, you know what I mean?
Right.
But just a cool brother. So,
That's right.
You know,
No doubt.
to his family, man. Right.
I don't know is it at an all-time high?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, maybe it's getting closer. I don't know.
I
But
just think
I
that the
feel like
older
it's
we
at an
get
all-time
as
high.
human beings, the older you get, the more you're going to see it.
No,
You know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying?
but I think it's a little different because there's people that's in their 40s, early 30s, late
But I
50s,
think it's-
like it's still young.
So
I think, no, it's
You know
definitely
what
young.
I'm saying?
It's young.
It's still
for sure.
young. So I don't know. I don't know if it's
so,
low or it's getting close. I don't know.
So, Abe, like, no lie, man, that's where reproduction, man, should be more at its finest because we're losing people at a rapid rate.
Oh, that's a whole nother subject,
you know,
bro.
like, I know, you know, as black people, you know, our families used to be big. They used to have a lot.
Absolutely.
Now
Yellow
you might
cousins.
get one kid these days. You know what I mean? Like,
You know why that is, though?
some cats don't want them.
That has
have more
nothing
than
to
that.
do with. That has everything to do with the economy and people not being able to
they
afford
can't
children.
afford it. Yeah,
you know what I mean? They
you
being
can barely afford
very
no groceries,
cautious.
so you can't afford no
Yeah,
kids.
the economy is the best condom in the world right now, bro.
You said the economy is the best condom?
Best condom in the world, bro. Cats is like, you can't even take care of themselves, bro. Like, think about this right now. You can't even think about all the homies. Like, half of us, we barely get in the house in our 30s and 40s. You know what I'm saying? Like, first time living outside the crib.
Determined on having kids. Because you got to think about it like this.
You think about reproduction. I'm sorry, like your sperms.
No, I'm talking about
okay.
bringing life in, raising kids, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Having a family. Has nothing to do with the economy. Because we got here, right? And if you just think of where we started thousands of years ago,
Okay.
I guarantee there's been harder times than this.
I don't know.
It has, man.
I don't know.
You don't
Yeah.
know?
I don't think
There's
so.
been times where they ain't have nothing, they living outdoors in the tent.
Well,
You know
no,
what I mean?
that's different.
But we all got here from that. They had kids in that.
Yeah, but
No.
they didn't have homes then, so
Yeah,
that's all they
exactly.
had. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
all
yeah.
they knew.
That's normal living to some of those
that was
folks.
normal.
You know what I'm
But-
saying?
When you had kids, to
Now
help you
everything
run
on the
your-
pedestal.
to help
Okay,
you run
what
your
about the
land.
Black Plague? We got whole Europe wiped out, people dying left and right.
Yeah.
Millions of people are dying.
Right.
Kids were still getting born in that. I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Well,
this,
no, kids gonna be. I mean, you gonna have some, people that still have children, right?
I know
Like,
But at what rate?
no, this is what I'm saying. Our grandparents was having kids 13, 14, 15 years old, right? As soon as they started, they rag, bro. Then women was getting pregnant. They wasn't ready to be moms, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the hand they was dealt. We're more advanced now, right? As far as like economically, so it's like women are saying, "Hey, I'm not finna have no kids with just anybody. Like I'll wait until I just won't even have kids and if I got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, dude. And then why is the government? You said it has nothing to do with the government. I think it do because they trying to give you X amount of money, X amount of dollars to have a kid now in certain countries. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Whoa.
You have a kid
in certain
in-
countries or here?
yeah,
Not
man, we
here.
raggedy here, man.
That's
we
right.
ain't even the same. We don't even hold the same weight no more,
That's
bro.
what I'm
We ain't
saying.
even the top dog
Jay,
no more.
what I'm saying, I guess it's not like it's not I understand the economy has an impact.
For
but
sure.
In the reality of things, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everybody has an obligation to have kids.
Right.
Because I love life.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Each and every one of us can wake up and be like, I really enjoy this, and I had nothing to do with the decision
No
of
doubt.
me being here. Somebody
Right.
was selfless enough
Absolutely.
to bring me into this world so I could experience that. Why wouldn't I want to pass that along?
No doubt.
You know what I mean? So it's
No
like
doubt.
people get caught up in the economics of it and this and that and this and that of it,
Right.
and then they're depriving, you know what I'm saying, the
Right.
world of people.
Yeah.
And to me, that's not like where we should be. It's like, bring them in, figure it out. We've been doing that for thousands of years. It's
Right.
no different now.
But that's why I'm saying people are now they're
but it's a
they're
little
too forward
different
thinking.
now. It is a little different
They too
now.
forward
You just
thinking. They
can't
not
just
finna just
bring
have
something
kids.
into this world right now
They not-
just like freely. It's harder.
I'm telling
Well,
you.
you can't do it You can't.
Because you know why it's harder? Because I mean, at least back then they may have some assistance, more assistance for you, but let you go past a certain threshold of making a certain amount of money. You don't get those same benefits
Oh, no,
as
no,
you know
no
what I
doubt.
mean?
You ain't getting
the
that.
woman that's making $100,000 and got 3 kids, the woman
Yeah.
that's making $30,000 making 3 kids. I mean, it's different. They're getting different assistance.
But you know, it's crazy. It depends on what state you in. Like if you're in a state like California, you getting a lot of assistance, right?
Well, the cost of living is higher there.
Correct,
But we're talking about,
Yeah.
you know, in lower places.
But
You
it's,
know what I mean?
but I'm saying it's a real thing. Like to live in a blue state and a red state, the benefits is different.
Yeah.
For people having children or
Yeah.
people that's poor, or you know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. The Democratic states have a little more leniency on people that's poor. They got housing for you, like where you.
Yeah.
Yo, my dad. And this is no BS, bro. My dad been in prison probably a total 10, 12 years, right? Mm-hmm. He come out of prison, he got Medi-Cal, Medicare, this, that, and the other. One time I went to the dentist, right? I went to the dentist, I had a badass toothache, right? This was some years ago. And when I was doing comedy full time. So I didn't have benefits, you know what I'm saying? I went to California, I went to the dentist. My mouth was throbbing in pain, bro. I go to the dentist, they hook me up. They come to me. I gave them my name, my ID, right? They come to me, and they must not have looked at the birth date, bro. They came to me with my dad's information, right? We got the same name. I'm a junior. They come to me with my dad's information. I'm on fire. They give me his information to sign. I realize, I look at the date of birth. I'm like, this is my dad, and it don't say Junior on it, but it say James McCowan. Oh, I'm like, hell, I
I
signed
ain't
it.
saying nothing.
What? They was coming to me like, oh, you got a cavity here. You want to do a root canal there? You want to do a filling here with the root? I'm like, absolutely. You know what I'm
So you
saying?
got all that.
But I had
you
no
got that good
idea what was going
insurance, huh?
on until it was going on. I'm like, oh, they think I'm my dad, right?
So you got your dad insurance.
I got the works. You hear me? So they did everything on my mouth, bro. I was sore for 2 damn weeks. You know what I'm saying? I got everything done in one shot. Teeth shining. Okay, you do a filter where you bling. Bruh, I'm telling you. So my point is, in California, you getting a bit of. My dad lives for free right now.
This is home.